Gujarat has two phases. One phase is known to the world at large, where we believe that Gujarat is developing. You can see 4-line and 6-line roads and constructions going on. All the cities are slightly better organized compared to other cities in the country. So from that angle, Gujaratis have done well. But the question that we keep asking is, at what cost? If Ahmedabad is developing at this rate, what is the level of electricity that Ahmedabad is consuming, the level of water that it is consuming? So the consumption level has really gone up in every city. So industrialization and urbanization is a kind of an obsession for Gujarat. Investment is their obsession, that everybody should come and invest. And investment is demanding land, investment is demanding water, investment is demanding electricity, energy. So all these demands are being met at the cost of the rural people. So during the travel we have seen many mining areas where mining is taking place without taking the local people into confidence. And agitations are building up against these mining companies. We have seen many dams being constructed, one after the other, all for thermal power plants. So thermal power plants and hydroelectrical projects. So these are all for generating more energy for industrialization. The entire coastal area in Saurashtra, to some extent in Kutch, are given out to larger companies to come and take all the resources. And in Gujarat, they don't call it special economic zones, they call it SIR, that is special investment regions. It's a large area of land. In one SIR that we visited, 22 villages are going to be displaced, and about 92,000 square kilometer or something like that. So it's very large area of land, too many people getting displaced. Interestingly, this is the area where Narmada water was promised. So a kind of an agreement was made. Gujarat government said the water will be used for agriculture, because within the water policy we say water will be used for drinking to begin with, then for agriculture, and then for industries. In this particular case of Dolera SIR, where the water will be now given to industry because all the people are going to be displaced. So it is not for drinking, it is not for agriculture. So that is another phase of Gujarat. It is basically grabbing the resources of the farmers, of the Adivasis, etc. And I should admit that my impression at the moment is that land is being used in a big way for making profit. Now let us take one by one. The Forest Rights Act is not implemented properly. There is no enthusiasm in Gujarat for implementing Forest Rights Act. There are too many nomads. The Maldhari, Rabari are all nomads, and government of Gujarat has no plan to look into their problems. All the grazing ground is taken by powerful people, and also for developing infrastructure. Where are these Maldharis going to go? Because their only way of making a living is by looking after the cattle, and cattle need grazing ground, and grazing ground is disappearing very fast because industries are coming on the grazing ground. What will happen to fisher folks if the entire coastal area is given out to larger companies and also for special economic zones? Then what will happen to the fisher folks? And I have seen Dalits are in very bad condition. So in one or two meetings, it was very painful to see in a developing Gujarat, the Dalits are in such a difficult condition. There's one example where the Dalits were driven out of their village, and they are living in front of the Tehsil office for the last 3 years. and no government took any interest to send them back because they are driven out by the powerful lobbies. So if the government wants, they can take interest to send them back. That was not done. Their demands are not met. They are not rehabilitated somewhere else. So Dalit atrocities are very high in some districts of Gujarat. And how can people fight all these multinational national companies when the government is on their side? Gujarat has a small problem of communal tension. It used to be very huge once upon a time. Now I can say it is not as huge, but the wounds are still there. The Godra wounds are still there, and the minorities have fear in their mind always that we will be treated differently, whether this is Muslim minority or Christian minority or any other minority groups. They feel that we are not treated like equals. So it's a very difficult time for Gujarat. But let me appreciate that there are so many good organizations in Gujarat, very well organized, and they are also networking. They are also networking very strongly. So we have all our appreciation for the good work that is being done by voluntary organizations and mass organizations, mass-based organizations in Gujarat. We also have great appreciation for the tribal leadership. We have the possibility to travel through the tribal areas and see the tribal leadership emerging. Many educated young people who had the opportunity because of Nai Talim schools across Gujarat, all of them are now playing leadership. They are doctors, they are lawyers, they are very well placed in life, but they have a special interest for their own community. And I think they can use their power to tell the government that this is not the kind of development we want. We want a different development model where everybody will be included.